Hi guys, I'm Yannis Divramis, SEO expert around the Paramarketing SEO Agency, and today we're gonna talk about how to improve your local rankings with Google My Business or your Google My Business rankings and to rank on the three first results of the maps, the Google Maps. I have 15 tips that I checked in the internet, and I know from my previous experience in the local SEO for other clients in Greece and in the United States, so I can tell you exactly what you need to do in order to rank higher. So, according to Google, how to rank your local visibility. I visited the Google support site, and they have only three big factors about the ranking. The first is the relevance. How relevant is your business with a search query that someone is doing in his phone or from his desktop computer? For instance, if we are looking for roofers in Montclair and we're in Montclair, then we will see only roofers, not painters or flooring or other technical or other things about that are not relevant with the roofing. The second is the distance we have from the targeted business or from what we're looking for, especially when we're looking for the gasoline shop or a supermarket or a convenience store. But if we're, for instance, in Manhattan and we're looking for a floor in Manhattan, then we're going to see which businesses are more not so far away from us, but the nearest to us. So many times we use businesses near me or flooring or roofing near me. This is a very hot keyword now for the local results, and you should use this keyword to your website also, to your web page of your website, and to as links to your site. And the third is the prominence that refers to the popularity or the branding, or how big is the brand of the business we're looking for. So if we're looking for a supermarket in Athens, Greece, and we have a big supermarket, and it will be more prominent instead of a smaller one or a kiosk. So that's the three only factors that Google says and mentions to its Google support page. But are they enough? No. We still need to make more things in order to rank higher on the Google Maps and in order to rank on the three first results. Why the three first results in the Google Maps are so important? Because if we connect our website to one of them, it will rank higher on the organic results. Actually, this is a very significant local SEO tips, both for the Google Maps and both for your website. So let's dive into 15 optimization strategies to rank higher on the Google My Business. The first one is to claim your business profile. As you can see, some businesses are unclaimable because they haven't, the Google have found them, but the owner didn't have a Google My Business profile. You can do it by your Gmail account, which is a Google account, and you can use your Gmail account for YouTube, for Google Ads, and for the Google My Business page that you are going to create. The second thing is to complete every section of your Google My Business account. Who you are, what do you do, pictures, logos, etc. The third is to be very analytical and thorough with your contact information, and especially with your NAP. NAP means name, address, phone. You need this to be like a stamp, like something that is printed, and it will be exactly the same in your site, or it will be exactly the same wherever you're going to use it as a contact information. NAP stands for name, address, phone, and it has the validity of a backlink for your site and your Google My Business. 4, select primary and secondary categories from the Google My Business. For instance, you may be doing some roofing, but you can also doing some painting. Roofing will be your main category, and painting will be your secondary category. But unfortunately, Google will rank your website and your Google My Business only for one of these two categories. 5 is to use every attribute that is applicable, relevant to your website. 6 is to write a complete business description. What are you doing, when, your history, your profile, your clients, some awards if you have. The longer, the better. And the 7th is to publish a Google My Business post with a photo or photos every month, at least once a month. Or if you want to rank higher and to attract more reviews and more customers, is to write a post with a photo at least once a week. If you don't have too much time, you can find an agency to do this job for you. We can do this job for you, and you can ask for a code today in order to rank and make your Google My Business visible for your business. The 8th is to answer questions in your posts, or in general when someone is asking a question, it's better to write a post about it in your Google My Business. 9 is to collect reviews and respond to them. You need to ask for every client that visits you, or you have delivered your product or service to him or her. You have to ask him or her about a review. And GMB reviews are very hot today, and many people are looking to them in order to buy or not to buy from you. 10 is to add your products and services. Every product service, be as analytical as possible for everything. And 11th is to set up messaging. You need to take messages from the GMB as well. I know it's too many for you or overwhelming because you have Facebook Messenger, you may have Viber, WhatsApp, or whatever else, but Google My Business messaging is a hot thing today, and it can bring you more and more business customers to you. And 12 is to maintain your business profile. Check for updates. If something changes or an address is changing, you need to make this update. If you add a new product, you have to add a new product. If you change a logo or everything else about your company, you need to do all these updates also and maintain an updated profile. So let's go to the 13. That is to create citations with your NAP. As I told you before, NAP stands for name, address, phone, and is as valid as backlinks today. Backlinks are the 70% of the ranking algorithm in Google, and the same has to do in GMB as well, and then Google My Business and the local results. How we can make citations? We can make citations by getting into business catalogs or local business bureaus or directories, or to the Chamber of Commerce or whatever else, but we need to be very thorough and very exact with our NAP. It should be the same and have no other commas or full stops or whatever. It will be like a photocopy of your real name, address, phone from your Google My Business. And 14 is to build your Google My Business website and to create it as analytical as possible with 2,000 words per page, and then put a link from this to your website in order to have a good quality backlink from Google. And 15 is to place Google My Business NAP to your website's footer or to the contact page, or both of them. What happens if you have multiple listings? You can make a page about the areas that you serve and put all the local addresses there, all the NAPs you have there. And also you can do it in the contact page or in the footer page. It is better to have more than one location for NAP in your website. It is a ranking factor, and you have to do it right in order to help Google read this information and rank your site and your GMB listing higher. That's all about today, guys. If you want the faster hosting, you can choose my IP. Get 50% off with this code, Paramarketing 50. You can have this discount code forever, and you can rank your site higher and higher with a faster hosting than this that you have today.